What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV. Well, Kamala the Chameleon is back. Kamala Harris is campaigning in the swing state of Pennsylvania for the 957,000th time. And today she addressed a predominantly black audience, that figures, at the Church of Christian Compassion today. And she brought the story of the Apostle Paul. The vice president, Democratic candidate, was introduced by W. Lonnie Herndon, the church's senior pastor, as, quote, the voice of the future. Talking about turning a page, he said, quote, in 9 days, we'll be able to do this. He said, we are going to get out and vote. And let me be crystal clear, we are not electing a pastor. We are electing a president that will deal with these divided United States, bring us back together. This is the problem I'm starting to have. This is the problem I have with the church. There's supposed to be a separation of church and state, but yet here are pastors clearly putting politics in the pulpit. You know, it is what it is. But then again, the churches, especially black churches, have sold out, compromised all their principles in exchange, honestly, for economic, perks, pretty much. Just scamming people left and right. But here's the thing. As Kamala Harris began to speak, observers noticed that she was speaking in a pastor accent. The latest in the long line of accents that she has sported and debuted during this short campaign. Here we go.
Weeping may endure for a night, but joy cometh in the morning. The path may seem hard, the work may seem heavy, but joy cometh in the morning, and church morning is on its way.
So in this short campaign of Kamala Harris, and I say short because remember she didn't get into this race until really late July. So in that time period, what have we seen? We saw a Detroit accent. You better thank a union member. We saw the standard Southern black accent. We saw a French accent. We saw a Jamaican accent. We even heard her mimic a Latin accent. And now we have the pastor accent. By the way, isn't it interesting that a woman who just recently told Christians who yelled out, Jesus is Lord, and I forgot the other term, she told them they're the wrong rally. So here you embrace religion, but in the other rally, you told them to step, keep it moving. You're the wrong rally. You're not the rally. That's not the party of religion. But you sound like you were trying to be religious today. You're a scam artist. I can't stand this woman. I really can't. I really can't stand this woman. She's the biggest phony I've ever seen in politics. And politicians are all phony. But she is absolutely... she's as phony as a $20 counterfeit bill written and printed in invisible, disappearing ink and held up by a goddamn... I can't even think of the goddamn analogy I was going to use. But she's phony, goddammit. She's phony. She's extremely phony. Held up by a dodo bird that don't exist anymore. That's what I was trying to think of. I ruined that one. God damn it. I fucked that all up. But anyway, why does she do this stuff? Why? Why does she do this? Like, I mean, look, all politicians, and we see this heavily on the Democratic side, tend to cater to the audience a little bit. They're the dukes of dissembling. We know that. The dukes of dissembling. But Kamala, she's used, it makes sense, though, because she's a screwed up person that don't know who the hell she is. You know, she claims she's from Oakland, but she grew up in Berkeley. She lived in Canada. She claimed to be black, but, you know, when she first became prominent in politics, she was described as being an Indian American and Asian American. She has Irish ancestry. You know, she claims to be Jamaican, but it comes out that her family, going back several generations, were slave owners in Jamaica. So she's used to pretend to be whatever people want her to be. When she's talking to white folks, she try to appeal to them. When she's talking to black folks, she tries to appeal to us. When she's, you know, talking to whoever, when she's talking to her Indian peers, she tries to be whoever she needs to be to them. No wonder she's so insecure and lacks confidence, because she don't know who the fuck she is. She's like Peter Sellers, the female version of Peter Sellers. She just creates these characters and lives vicariously through these characters to the point where she don't even know who the hell she is anymore. She isn't a person. She's like a void character. She's like one of these people that have borderline personality disorder that just invents a personality that suits to whatever the situation calls for. Seems to me a little bit, you know, that reeks of a sociopath. Then again, most of them are. Look, couldn't the Democrats have done better than this? I mean, they couldn't have pulled anybody else from the galley. They couldn't have pulled anybody else from the Democratic galley and ran them. I mean, I mean, both sides are bad, right? But this woman is especially galling because, to me, she's the most unqualified major party nominee I have ever seen, and it's not even close. If Dan Quayle had ran for president in 96, if he seriously had ran for president in 96, got nomination, he'd have been better qualified for the presidency than her. And none of these foreign leaders are going to respect her. If people think that there's aggression now in the war, essentially the war between Israel and Iran, if she gets in there, it's going to be an absolute disaster because the military-industrial complex are going to run wild. They're going to run roughshod through her. Right? Now, to be honest, to be fair, though, Donald Trump is such a loose cannon that he probably would try to drop the bomb on him, Iran. I mean, he already thinks they tried to kill him. So, although I think that if he tried to make an order for a nuclear strike, I tend to think that the chain of command is going to kind of ignore that. Kind of like how they pretty much ignored anything Nixon might have said during during the height of Watergate, because they knew that he kind of was a little bit off kilter there. But anyway, though, kind of getting off point here. This is just the latest in the line of what she does, man. Oh, Kamala. So 9 more days, right? We got 9 more days until this thing is over. And I, for one, am ready for it to be over. I don't, at this point, man, I'm ready to go in on whoever wins. Whoever wins is going to get it. Because I don't think either. I know I got all these people who say Trump on the comment section, but I keep trying to tell these guys I'm not a Trump supporter. I just think that she is the worst of the two candidates. But if Trump wins, this ain't going to be no damn Trump. Oh, you guys are in for a rude awakening if you think I'm a Trump supporter. I keep trying to tell you, but people don't think. He's just scared to say it because he know they're going to get in his ass. Okay, you'll see. You'll see. Anybody that's been following my channel for 10 years, or at least the last 7 years, tell you I'm no Trump supporter. But you'll see. This woman just galls the hell out of me. And I've, heard some things and know some things about her from people who apparently grew up around her, and it's all horrible. It's all bad. She is a piece of shit. But anyway, that's all I got to say about it. What you guys think? Pastor Cam. Lord have mercy. Congregation Cam.